Hello and welcome back to Plant Body Mystic. I am Dee. Today I will be sharing a story concept to help you better understand how important your perception is to transforming your body and your life. Go ahead and give this video a like and stay tuned for the story. The title of this story is Range of Perception, because your range of perception determines how far and how fast you can transform your body and your life. So like a flashlight, your perception can only shine a light as far and as wide as the type of flashlight you're using, the power of your flashlight, right? So depending upon the power of your flashlight, that flashlight, your perception, can only shine as far and as wide as the power of that flashlight, being your perception, the power of your perception, the power that you have within this little thing right here. Okay, so if you are more at the beginning of your awareness journey, your flashlight may be a close range flashlight. If you're somewhat in the middle to where you're just gaining awareness of your thoughts and just gaining that understanding of what that even means for you, you may have a general range flashlight. If you've been doing your work, your self-development work, understanding the power of your subconscious mind, your thoughts, your perception, you may have a long range powered flashlight. So depending upon where you are on your journey is depending upon how far and how fast you can go as far as transforming your body and your mind and your lifestyle. Your range of perception determines how far and how fast you can transform your body and your life. Story time. So imagine there are 3 people. They're in a dark forest and they're all the same distance out. And the game is they have to get to the center to get this flag in order to win this phase of the game. So 3 people, they're all the same distance. Each player has a different range. So player 1 has a close range flashlight. Player 2 has a general range flashlight. And player 3 has a long range flashlight. So imagine they're all in the forest and the game is to get to the center where this flag is in order for them to win this part of the game. So each player can only advance as far as the range of their flashlight. Let's spice it up a little bit. So each player can only advance as far and as fast as their flashlight can shine light. So if we spice this story up a little bit and we say within this dark forest there are forest monsters. These forest monsters, if they get them, they will drag them around that forest and pretty much be their little puppets and make them do whatever they want them to do for as long as they want them to do it until they eventually take you out. If you step foot into that darkness, you're susceptible to those monsters. But as long as you got that flashlight, with whatever is within that light, if you stay within that light on that path, the monsters cannot get you. Within these flashlights, because we're all magical human beings, right? Our thoughts are magical because they create. Our beliefs create. Whatever you set your perception to is what becomes of you. So each player has the ability to increase their flashlight range depending upon their perception. If they can raise their perception, then they raise the range of that flashlight. Each player is magical because they have the ability to think. We are born this way. Each player has the ability to think. Now imagine, they're all going at their range pace. You would imagine player 3 being more advanced because he has the long range flashlight. So imagine player 1 has an AirPod in. He's got a guide in his ear, guiding him, helping him raise his perception, helping him understand his beliefs and focus them towards aligning them to this new perception. And he is able to continue to increase his flashlight range every time he thinks and believes and sees. His thoughts are powerful And every time he thinks and believes, I've got more range, I've got more range, I've got more range, and he believes it, therefore he sees it. Player 1 is advancing. He's increasing his light range on his flashlight. He is now going faster and farther than player 2 and player 3. Player 1 eventually illuminates this forest and he runs towards that flag and he wins this race. Player 2 and player 3, they're still in the forest. Yes, player 3 may be a little bit more advanced than player 2, but they're still susceptible to those forest monsters. Your range of perception determines how far and how fast you can change your body and your life. I hope this story sheds a little light, pun intended, on your perception and what that means and how that's important to not only changing your body if you're looking to lose weight and become a healthier person and create longevity for your life, but changing your world altogether. Every aspect of life this pertains to. So yes, we may focus on losing weight, but this factors into every aspect of your life. Whatever your perception is what drives your behaviors and your actions and your thoughts towards that. So if we are setting our perception, we also have to set our thoughts and beliefs to align with this perception that we're trying to get to. So sorry, my camera overheated a little bit, but I just want to come back on and say, I really hope that story was digestible so that you can understand the power of your mind and how perception plays a great deal, a vital deal on you transforming on your weight loss journey. So with that being said, I do want to say this is so important. So please stop wasting your money on diet plans and diet pills, because if your perception isn't where it needs to be in order to get there and stay there and sustain that weight loss or that goal or whatever part of life that you're trying to get to, stop wasting your money. Until then, work on your perception. If you haven't already, download my free awareness icebreaker. It is linked below. And guys, this year, 2025, it's still early. It's still mid-February, so it's still early in the year. So get started today. Go ahead and visit my website. It is linked below, www.plantbodymystics.store. Let's get started on this journey to a thriving life as your higher self. I want that for you. I'm continuing on my journey, and since I've made it so far, I just want to reach back and pull everyone up with me. And I appreciate you being here. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already so we can continue to grow, love each other, support each other, and really want to do some big things with this Tribe Thrive. That's a tongue twister. I may have to think about changing that. Actually, tell me what you think about what I should call you guys. Thrive. That's a tongue twister. I can't even get it out myself. So I'm gonna have to think twice on that one. But all in all, the perfect time to start is always now. I am here to serve you wherever you are on your journey. If you're just beginning, if you have no clue, if you've been working on yourself for a while but you kind of feel stuck at this point, reach out to me. I am here for you. Let's start thriving today. This life, even though I do believe that we have multiple lifetimes, but in this lifetime is where we want to get the message. This lifetime is where we want to thrive. This lifetime is where we want to reach back and help everyone else as well. So go ahead, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Thrive Tribe. Thrive Tribe, it's a little tongue twisty, but let's see if that holds up. And yeah, just maybe a little practice, a little tongue exercises.